The story of the unfolding self. Imagine personal growth not as a destination, but as an epic quest you embark on, the hero of the story being you. It is the conscious, continuous effort to become a better version of who you were yesterday, to shed the old skin of limiting beliefs and step into your full potential. It's about turning the page on chapters of stagnation and choosing to write a new, more courageous, and more fulfilling story for your life. Act 1. The Awakening. Self-awareness. Every great story starts with the protagonist realizing something needs to change. The character. Meet Anya, a brilliant web designer who often undercuts her own value. When clients negotiate her rate, she immediately caves, fearing confrontation and the loss of the job. She consistently feels resentful but can't figure out why she keeps doing it. The problem: Anya is trapped by a limiting belief she learned long ago. My work is not valuable enough to command a high price. The real-time growth. Anya decides to keep a journal. For 2 weeks, she tracks every time she feels resentful after a client interaction. She realizes the pattern is tied to her inability to say no or state her actual worth. This moment of realization, the awakening, is the first, most crucial step of growth. Act 2. The Crucible. Challenge and action. The hero must face their fear. Growth happens when we deliberately do what is uncomfortable. The challenge. A potential new client approaches Anya for a major project, but offers a drastically low budget, just as she predicted. Her gut tells her to give in, but her newfound awareness screams, "Stop!" The action. Anya practices a script for days, preparing to defend her price with calm confidence. When the client pushes back, she doesn't get angry or retreat. Instead, she takes a deep breath and says, "Thank you for the offer. However, based on the scope and my expertise, my rate for this project is X dollars. I'm confident the value I deliver justifies this investment." Real-time example. Overcoming fear and developing self-confidence. Old Anya felt the fear, gave in, felt resentment. New Anya felt the fear, acted despite it, and practiced assertiveness, a new skill. Act 3. The Transformation. Integration and resilience. Personal growth isn't a one-time event. It's how you respond when the quest inevitably gets tough again. The setback. Anya loses the client. The new client walks away and hires someone cheaper. For a moment, she is crushed. The old, familiar voice whispers, "See, you shouldn't have asked for so much." The resilience. Because she has cultivated a growth mindset, Anya doesn't dwell on the loss. She performs a quick reflection. Was my price reasonable? Yes. Did I communicate it professionally? Yes. She realizes she successfully achieved her personal growth goal to stand her ground, even if the external business goal failed. She concludes, "I lost a client who didn't value my work, which frees me up for a client who will." Real-time example. Cultivating a growth mindset and emotional resilience. She quickly updates her portfolio, and 2 days later, a higher-paying client contacts her through a referral, specifically because of the high-quality, professional standards evident in her work. The lesson: she learned that failure is just feedback, and personal growth allows you to see the difference between a temporary setback and a personal defeat. She didn't let one negative outcome revert her back to her old self. In essence, personal growth is the story of Anya. It is the journey from reacting out of fear and limiting beliefs to consciously choosing to respond with courage,